Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing a list that has held a 79% win rate from Diamond all the way to Mythic by username Reed. It is an absolute pile of cards, 120 cards here. Very clearly this is a budget player who threw in as many rares and mythics as he could, largely in black, but then ran out of cards to play or something, and so has added in some green and blue cards like Kotis the Fangkeeper, Azula, Muldrotha, and Doppelgang. I've only made a couple really small tweaks here to what he has, just because I played some games in Mythic and I only need to do a little bit. So first off, the Simulacrum and the Demolition Field, there are 4 copies of each, but there was no island or forest to fetch in the deck, so I just cut 2 swamps and added those in. He also had a card called Hoverstone Pilgrim, which is a 5-mana 2/5, and then you can pay 2 as many times as you want to put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. It's very expensive. It's a cool repeated effect, but 5 mana just seems too expensive and too slow in Standard. You need that effect sooner. The deck already had 4 copies of Insatiable Avarice, so you can pay 3, search your library for a card, shuffle, and put it on top. So I think if we have a toolbox effect, we might as well take advantage of it. So I cut the Pilgrim and put in a Cease, which is a graveyard hate card, plus destroy all artifacts or enchantments late game. We run green anyway, so we could be able to cast that. A single Soul Guide Lantern, again for cheap graveyard hate, a single Feldon's Cane to protect our own deck against mill, and a single Trash Trajectory. It's just a very cheap spell you could put on top if you needed it. Maybe we can find a way to pull off the -10/-10. In order to make space, I cut a couple cards. He had 3 Doppelgangs, I cut that to 2. He had 4 Robberies, I cut that to 1. He had an extra Planetarium, I cut that to 1 as well. And then last thing, he had effectively 23 lands. So he had 46 or 45, which is maybe okay with some Iron Crags and Terminus and some Hedron Archives, but I upped it to 25 or 50 lands here because we have twice the pool. I feel like that was important. We kind of just got to hit our land on time and get to our sweepers against a lot of the meta, so that is the only change I made. But yeah. Oh, we also had some Gilded Lotus. Again, I cut that for land. I figure if we get to 5 lands, we're pretty good to go. I'd rather just have more spells to cast. I don't think we need to ramp from 5 straight to 8 for Ugin, for example. I think if we get to 5, like, we'll be okay for the most part. All right, we'll do it. We'll run some ranked Mythic Standard here with this absolute mad lad pile of cards. Today is the last day before the early access event for the next set. Lorwyn Eclipse is what it's called, I think. So right now, this very moment is your opportunity to leave a comment. What do you want to see? What decks? What archetypes? Especially useful are any like broken or busted combos that are silly, and I might not play it in ranked Mythic Standard, but this is a good time for me to do silly stuff like that, so let me know if you have any ideas. I looked at all the cards last night. Like, there is definitely some powerful stuff. We're on the draw. We got Ceased Cycle. Yeah, we got Sweepers. I mean, I like Sweepers in Standard, right? So we'll keep this. Definitely keepable. It's mono red here. Coming on black is fine. Ugin showing up very early for us. Okay, tap land. Good. Just take our little cease and desist, gain some life, draw a card. Aha! Okay. Sure. We'll still fire this off. Smith 0. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card. Alright, why don't we be the target for that? Blue as well, you don't say. We could Robbery for 1? Probably don't need to do that. Can save it for later. Get turn 6 play, maybe. We don't really have that many ways to gain life in the deck besides Ugin. Top 2 cards, okay. Our opponent's taking it slow. I think that's probably good for us. Oof, Song of Totentons. A bunch of rat tokens. They'll all ETB. It's interesting. Okay. Well, we'll make a blocker. Take the action. We already have our colors, so I guess we'll just take more black here. Do we need double? I don't remember if we need double colors for anything else. I think you're double black. I think we can actually just take black here. Kotis, yeah, I think we're gonna just take the swamps. But it's good to have a couple basics. You never know. Torch my blocker. Is it time for Totentons? Or are we saving it? Create two 2/2s. Ping us for both. I mean, the longer the game goes on, the bigger this turn is going to be. Oh, they fire it off now. All right. Everyone gets haste. It's a good chunk of damage, for sure. Can sweep and probably take all Totentans out of the deck, I guess is our best thing to do here. Cease and Desist, showing up. I think that haste is going to kill us the most. One in hand, plus another War Leader's Call. Two more in deck. Midnight's, what's this thing? 3/1/1 Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. I mean, this haste is going to be a problem for us. Arabella, Rush is a problem. Otherwise, we could be okay. Alright, so we'll take these guys. That's huge. They have fountain ports. They also have like an infinite way to create tokens. Another War Leader's Call. Anything else to cast? A Voice of Victory as well. Drop to 12. It's a 3/5. Each of them come in, so whew, it's going to be a lot of damage. Wow. Ugin Plus. I think it's Ugin Plus. Otherwise, it's do some weird robbery thing. +1/+0 until end of turn. That's a lot of damage, dude. They have 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. This means they'll just kill Ugin here, right? We could make some blockers with the robbery if we get lucky. How much mana would that take? I don't have that many creatures. It's kind of risky. I think we Ugin Plus and lose the Ugin. Sadly. Non-land permanent left the battlefield. Pay 3 to make a thing. Pay 2 to sack it. No, we don't have enough mana for that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we're playing Ugin, I think. If we could try Trajectory, I think we would. Oh, we can exile this. My bad. That makes life a lot easier. I forgot about that. Take our draw. My bad. Did not need to overthink it that much. I forgot that Ugin exiles on cast as well. Okay. Probably just gain some life, draw a card here. We'll take a big robbery on their turn. Leave open the charm. Another land.
My plan bears fruit.
Make a fish. You got it. It's a 3/3. Ping us for 2. Down to 15. They might go for the encampment now. I think we'll just take a robbery here. Swing for 4. That's alright with me. No problem. Ugin sitting happy at 7 loyalty. Cool. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. X equals 6. Seam Rip the token seems good to start, probably. More land, okay.
Open your mind to possibility.
We can get lost, maybe a War Leader's Call. The game's not over here, actually. Yeah, we have a long way to go. I think on the stack we can probably clear out. Triple black is still open. It's fine with me. I think we can probably clear out one of the calls, maybe. Put the other one on the stack. That's all right. You got it. It's a 2-2. I think we'll kill it before they can try to sack in response. We can leave open... Oh, can we not cast that? Do we need red for that? My bad. It's not cast with any color. Spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. No, it works. Okay. It wasn't as highlighted as usual. I don't think we need to blow the charm. We can always just take a Fountain Port block. Let's see what they do. I think I'll just take the damage. Let's make a fish. Down to 11. Be a little bit careful about life total, but we still got Ugin taken up. Okay, let's keep drawing. Great. Okay, we can just sit here. I think if we go for the removal spell, they're just gonna sack it anyway, I think. Another fish, okay. Take a damage, sure. Sure. Okay, that is legit. Can't stop both. They go there, okay. Kind of whiffed a lot of land recently. But we don't really care about Ugin taking damage. Frontline rush would be +4 out of nowhere. Could deal 7. Or we can take the draw. For another fish. Are we taking 3? think we are forcing this now. This is awkward, though. They don't sack it in response to Fountain Board. So what else are we casting here? The End. Creature or planeswalker, yeah, okay. That's a good card in general. We also get to exile something, so we can exile the call, I guess. That's good with me. Alright, we get the scoop on that. That was a more interesting game. I mean, the Fountain Ports plus the calls, like, we're putting on a good amount of pressure. Every time we use a removal spell, they can sack it in response and just draw a card, or pump out another fish, so... We also drew a lot of land for a long time, even with Ugino. Alright, 79% win rate, holding true in top 1% Mythic. We'll go to the next game here. One of the other interesting things about the event, I think this has been true for a set or two, but the instructions have clearly laid out again that the best of 1 queue is for janky decks. It's for explicitly trying out lots of new cards, whereas the best of 3 queue tomorrow is for actually like competitive play. There might be some pro players or world championship players in there. So if you want to play like a couple new cards into really solid decks, that is the queue for that. So we'll have to see what we go for. Probably just want to kill this guy now before when it can counter it or get a free draw discard every turn. Shock. Talents. Okay. Next land is good with me, but we can't cast Azula, so what are we doing next turn? Half the cards in their hand rounded up. That's not even perfect for us. We cannot cast this spell. That's kind of awkward. Half their life rounded up isn't so good either. I might bin the swamp. It doesn't help us with anything right now. We really need a blue land for Azula. It slowly gets us closer to Ugin, but it's still a long way away. Alright, big draw discard coming in. Grand returns, probably needs to die immediately as well here. Maybe when they're out of cards, we can have them discard everything. Discard half the cards in their hand rounded up. Well, that makes this a lot worse. Oh, that makes that terrible, doesn't it? Okay. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that has been chosen this turn. I mean, if they get down to like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we ever cast the spell. Maybe it's a sweeper for us instead. Try to buy us more time, but... We don't really have that much artifact removal in mono black, except for the cease and desist we randomly threw in. So maybe now we are trying to ramp to Ugin. Use Ugin to take out the monument, and then go for a big Rush of Dread or something. Even still, every card they discard just can always get back with the 1 mana Ancestral Recall. It's fine. Stick for red. Alright, blue lets us Azula uncounterably. Exile a non-token creature they control, then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. They're just gonna kill this thing immediately, right? There's nothing we can do about that? I mean, they're just gonna kill this thing immediately. I think we wait till next turn. I shouldn't have chucked that in. I think we wait to at least try to get a creature out of it. Try to get the next talent token. They've been 2 combustion techniques, but I mean, they probably have more. Next monument is unfortunate. Down to 9. Yeah, we're just almost dead here. Okay, no land. Sack a creature, discard 2 cards. Probably not so good. Then we should literally lose. Yeah, I mean, I think we're basically dead here, but... Oh, it only exiles non-tokens too. That doesn't even help against the talents, the otters here. We can actually play this, which is pretty good for us. Get this a blocker. Hopefully they bend all their removal spells. But we're just going to be dead to the Endurance in like a single turn cycle here. I mean, they go discard, discard. Yeah, that's game right there. Just take 3, play anything else. Take 3 again. Yeah, we'll scoop. This is a tough matchup for us. We're very slow, and if we can't answer the monuments, then nothing we can really do. There's not much artifact enchantment hate in black, besides the cease and desist, like I said. So, okay, we'll move on to the next one. That one's just probably not going to work out for us. I think you need Hedron Archive on 4 uncountered into Ugin, take the monument, and also top deck a decent number of colorless spells to take subsequent monuments and talents. And maybe a cease and desist, although that's a lot to ask out of a 120 card deck. But I think ramping into Ugin and top decking a couple color spells is what it would take to win that matchup. Blue, black, and demo field. But this is okay. I'm actually totally down for this. Rank 237 Mythic. Green on 1. We do have the sweeper though. Man, these basics are showing up out of a 120 card pile. I don't know what to make about that, but we do need another black source. And that ain't it. I guess you could demo field on 3 just to get it. Okay. We can try to kill the Ouroboros here. Another Weaver, alright. Another Weaver, alright. We don't have that much black per turn, so we kind of got to cast it where we can. We could save Nowhere to Run, but they already have a lot of pressure on board, so... Interesting. We will need a turn here to demo field if we can't get the black source. So this is kind of the turn to do it. If we take a Weaver, they can't Reverberate unless they top deck land. They haven't had that yet, so maybe we'll continue to Trajectory here. Hold on, does this come in untapped? Put it onto the battlefield. Yeah, maybe this is time to do this. Take the action, get our Swamp. Trajectory one of these guys. And then we can archive into the cover-up. And if we're not dead... Alright, they do hit their third land. They do have the Auroroid. Can we survive one more turn from 19? Familiar as well? Next turn we'll take 4, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1 point short. We could live here. I guess we can also Luis, though. We don't need the archive. Just in case they have, what, something else? I'm not sure what else they would have. It is exactly 18. They could have a Badger Mole off the top. Okay, if they have Badger Mole, let's go ahead and make a blocker, I guess. Although if they have Badger Mole, then we might just lose anyway. No, we got Lifelink. No, I think this might be the right play. I don't know if we'll survive or not off a hasty Badger Mole, but I think it's worth it. Because we do guarantee the sweeper next turn. If they have Archmage's Charm, I think they just win. Not yet. Not pre-combat, they don't. Attack all button. We'll take a block here, doesn't matter where. Drop to 8. They should not overextend. They do not overextend. Okay. Just a normal sweep. We're at 12. We do get to cast Azula and have them exile a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. We can cast that. Sweet. Looking good for us here. We can also cast the Bramble Familiar for 7, maybe. Creature, enchantment, or land card. We don't really have... We have almost no creatures. Maybe 0 enchantments. I also don't really know... I'll take this cast this turn. Once we cast it on adventure, do they get to cast it as a creature half, or do we? I don't know. We're buried off the top. Alright, we got time. We'll figure a way out of that. We can just go get any card here, put it on top. Seems decent. We will need, we might as well kick it, I guess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we'd have 5 mana. Okay, that seems fine with me. Three, 4, 5. Triple black. Sure. I guess Ugin's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll just take Ugin here. I think that's probably good enough. I mean, everything here is very good, right? But I think Ugin is just fine. We'll take Ugin on top. No blocks, no attacks. Sit and chill. Plus have the sweeper. I'll take a chump. It's fine with me. Okay. Alright. Beaten up on rank 237 Mythic with our 120 pile of cards.
So be it.
2-1. Nice. Can't complain about
Well
that.
on your way to being a great plane.
Anyway, yeah, so best of 3 is like versus action. Could be against Pro Tour players and such, so maybe I'll do a mix. Maybe I'll do the first 30 minutes of a deck as like the jankier, you know, all common and uncommon Merfolk deck or whatever, and then last 30 minutes switch to the competitive best of 3 queue and do like a tailored Demir Kaito deck with just a couple really nasty new Merfolks in it or something like that. I could see doing a mix. We'll see what happens. We're on the play here with, yeah, black and green and ramp. Okay. We just need a little bit of land to make this good. It's green again, it's elf on 1. Well, we can cast all this actually. That's pretty good. Let's see that hand. Badgemold, double Auroboroid. They go Weaver into Auroboroid anyway. Or they go Badgermole and Weaver and then Auroboroid. We're not guaranteed to hit the land here that fast. We kind of wanted to cast everything before Deadly Cover-Up. I think we might just take the Badgermole. They also have Repulsive Mutation, which is also very bad. Let's just take the cup here. I mean, the hand is kind of duress-proof. It's not a land, I'll tell you that. Okay. Gonna need to scry for sure into this thing. Almost dead here. Auroboroid number 1. It's an elf, it's pretty good. It's gonna put on extra pressure this turn. Yep. Alright, give me my scry. I also want an upkeep scry as well. There is a land, we'll take it. Which means we do not need this upkeep scry. Are we just dead next turn? Assuming they hit land, everything's untapped. And then we take what? They get +2 on everything, and then +3, so they basically get +5 everywhere. 7... I feel like that's lethal. I think we have to end the Auroboroid now. Take 7. Hit one more land. Craterhoof in hand. Blue-green, they got Sabsunin, they got all sorts of fun stuff. Anything else to worry about? Saz Katzroy, a Tidebinder. Okay, a little bit more fun of a brew. So we'll still take the scry here and try to hit that 5th land and sweep. And that could be enough to win the game. Ideally, they don't hit a blue source here to open up the counterspell. That will be an issue. No blue source, okay. They leave the creatures ready to go. They have 6 mana here. But it is 1 short. We got 2 scries to hit the next land, and then we do potentially win the game. Here's scry number 1. Untapped land on top, there it is. We no longer need the upkeep stop. We'll take our draw. Fifth mana source and sweep. Let's go. F you. Alright, now what? Then we can draw with the tome now. I don't think we need any more scries. Shock. Hold the counterspell. Nope. Alright, opponent is in the game though. They are not giving up yet. They have the old busted and broken card. But we're in the game. We're for sure in the game here. Four mana, then take the draw. We could hit a survey land here. Shouldn't need blue. I think this is okay with me. Alright. Actually, good top deck. Good enough. Don't need to play it here if we're going to Ugin, though. Okay. Sure. Black's still open. Looks good to me. Take you. Plus and draw.
And the master, I see no threat.
Demo fields. I'm not sure how useful that is.
My plan bears fruit.
I don't remember if they have the green creature land. Alright, we get the scoop against 172 Mythic. Hot diggity dog. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. In case you haven't figured it out yet, run sweepers in standard. That's it. That's the whole thing. That gets you through a lot.
You're well on your way to being a great.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. Very nice. DTP. Down to play. On the draw. Still pretty good. Interaction plus Archive plus Ugin. Deck is very consistent for 120 cards. I'll say that. Always have the sweeper on time. Always have the Ugin on time. That could be more difficult, though. Blue and white. I think control will give us a run for our money. I think we're less than enthused to see a control opponent. Even tempo could be difficult, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, blue, black. Alright, it's going to be tempo. I think we can just take this guy out now. I don't think I see a reason not to. Hand is really quite good, unless they counter Ugin. I don't even know what we do with Avarice here. Is there a card we really want on top? We could also save it for later. Losing 3 life, I don't love that. I don't know what card we want against blue-white flash tempo. They don't have double white here. We don't have the uncounterable land. That would be pretty good for us. I think we save Luis. I don't know what we want. We could just get a land, to be honest. We could just get a basic land. I don't think I want to lose the life against them, though, if they're going to have pressure. So I'm literally just going to pay 3 mana and get a land. Is there anything else that's really good? Like an uncounterable something? Unbounceable? Next turn we're going to go Archive. Azula's not bad, to be honest. But we need that next land. I think we're just getting a basic land here. The End. Cotus? Indestructible? I think it's literally just land here. As boring as that is. I don't know, take like a Fountain Port or something. I don't know. Running out of time. No pressure. That's fine with me. Second white source opened up. Guaranteed they have a little flash bird guy. I don't think Luis is... Oh, it is bad, actually, because the... It's plotted for X equals 2. They're guaranteed going to flash bird here. So yeah, we'll give him a archive. The Aven Interrupter. No? Curiosity, that is big deal. Okay, well, I mean, we can try to Ugin now, but you think they'll have something for us, right? Ooh, that is a fantastic top deck. Holy shit. Promise they'll just flash in something. Is there any way to... they'll play the anchor, like they can play around it pretty well. Too bad. I think we go for Ugin here. Are they going to counter it? This is rough. This is rough. What's the best way to do this? It's almost good. It's almost good. If they No More Lies us are really sad. Could we play under No More Lies? Is another question. 2, 3, 4 for just 2. Make a blocker. That's not bad. We could do a Baby Luis under No More Lies. Let's see if they counter it and they go for Betrayal. Just X equals 2. Gets under No More Lies. And if they interact with it, maybe we can get away with Betrayal. Maybe. Tide Binder. I don't think we blow the Betrayal yet. We just don't know if we can resolve an Ugin or not. They only have 3 cards left in hand. I think we're still trying to set up for Betrayal, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. At this point, we might be forced into playing Ugin and hope they just don't have a counterspell or an Interrupter. Yeah, Betrayal's just not going to get through. So I think we're just tossing down the Ugin and hope there's no counter. Interrupter on top, but not in hand. They can always just level up the Anchorage to eat the Betrayal. So yeah, I think we're just going for Ugin here, sadly. Oh, we get the cast no matter what. Can you Tidebind that? You may be able to Tidebind that. I'll take the counter on the Ugin. Still get the Exile. Is it a triggered ability? When you cast it? I guess it is triggered. I think they would have Tidebinded the triggered ability on the stack last turn. So I think we got a little bit lucky there. Okay. Sack this, draw 2, have 4 mana open. I think it's okay. Azula. No Interrupter. Saving it. Okay, Interrupter comes down. Plot it. A bird rogue is actually immune, which is annoying. Could take 4 this coming turn. Hopefully they power up the Anchorage, and we can try to kill the Anchorage with Shoot the Sheriff. We will try. They tap out here. Looks like we get an Azula, maybe? Okay. Bro just airbended land. We hit the sweeper here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we Azula take the Aven Interrupter, we'll have 3 mana left. Oh, they get to pick, actually. Right? A non-token creature they control. So they pick the Aang, maybe? Could take our sweep while we got it. We could save it for another cat. Archive for 2, have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana open. We could just archive and sweep here. I guess. Bovine and Rest in Peace, what the heck? Okay. Ultima, Curiosity, Tidebind, Invasion. I got a lot of creatures, okay. Oops, here we go. Okay. Destroy target artifact or creature. Your controller creates a 2/2 white ox. Opponent's got literally nothing here, totally out of gas. We could play Azula and just get back an Aang to cast. Nope, they take the Aang out of the graveyard. A random play, but an effective one. Artifact or creature. Might just be drawing 2. They're just going to kill the Luis. It'd be nice if Luis could survive. We do get a lot of lifelink off of it right now. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do it while it's uncountable. 6 mana, X equals 6. I guess we do not get a lifelink now. That was probably a mistake. Oh, we do get the lifelink, even though it's dead. Interesting. This is useless, kind of. Other than being a threat. What's the fastest way to close out the game here? Just play an Azula and attack them, or just take the draw? The Fountain Port's pretty good. Can also win by putting 2/+1 counters on the 2/2 out of nowhere. Create a treasure, okay. Okay, we have the Heartless Act for that. They can respond with the Air Temple, though, unfortunately. I think we're keeping our attacker. That is a fantastic draw. Gets under no more lies. This is fine. Hold on. Let's play this first. They don't have anything in hand, right? I mean, basically not. I don't think we need to cast Duress. There's kind of no reason not to, except we hold up an Archmage's Charm, but I don't think they have anything. Do we have a creature here? Sanctuary for 3. Yeah, we're still doing well here. We're still doing very well. I still don't think we need to worry about the rest. Yep, can Heartless act it. Not enough mana to air template. Okay, we're pushing to lethal here. Opponent goes down to 4. Just a single draw. I'll take this as well. Oh, it's all black? Yeah, I think that's fine still. Is there anything you could possibly draw here to win? I don't really think so. It really doesn't matter what we take for the most part. Like, even just a random removal spell would be fine, I think. I think literally just nowhere to run is fine. Alright, and we clinch out the day with only one loss. Definitely did not play that perfectly. But yeah, not bad at all. Good way to finish out the season. Tomorrow will be the early access event. We'll spend some time today prepping, coming up with good decks. Again, leave comments if there's anything specifically you want to see. This is your one and only opportunity, because I'll be filming all 7 videos tomorrow for the next week of content, and then it's too late. So today is your window to do that. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, blah, blah, blah. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.